Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYNT Mountain News at 11.
Good evening, I'm Justin Case. A man accused in a Perry County murder case was back in court today. Police say James McIntosh shot and killed Danny Mullins last Wednesday. An officer who responded to the scene took the stand, saying Danny Mullins was shot several times. McIntosh's wife also gave testimony, saying Mullins and McIntosh might have met up because Mullins accused McIntosh of having an affair with his wife. During the hearing, the judge denied a lower bond for McIntosh.
We're happy with the ruling, and the investigation is ongoing, and it's a tragedy for the community.
McIntosh's bond is set at $250,000 cash bond. The case will go before a grand jury, but we do not know when McIntosh will be back in court for that. Family members were injured in a Corbin house fire last week. Now all are home except one. 5-year-old William Wagers says when he smelled smoke on February 26th, he immediately ran to call 911. While he and his brothers got out, several of his family members were burned or had smoke inhalation from the house burning. Family members say Stephanie Henson, Wagers' aunt, ran back into the home to get the other kids out.
She told me that she was actually going in the house backwards from the front door where the fire started at.
Stephanie Henson is expected to get to come home within the next week. A camp that hundreds of kids attend in Floyd County will be closed this summer. Christian Appalachian Project's Camp Shawnee will have their gates shut due to safety concerns about the road leading up to the camp. Employees with CAP say they are upset that they will not be able to open up, but plan to have alternative day camps throughout the summer.
Due to safety concerns on the road leading into the Christian Appalachian Project's Camp Shawnee, we have decided that we're going to have to suspend services at the camp this summer, but we're still going to be providing those good quality services that people come to expect from CAP through offering day camps at area schools that we're working with.
Once the weather warms up, they hope to begin working on the road to get the camp back up and running. Take a listen to this. A group of 15 people from all over the world, including Morocco, Turkey, Indonesia, and South Africa, are in Whitesburg this week. The group is traveling through parts of Appalachia, sharing their music, but also connecting with the people here in our region. They say they enjoy hearing the memories and histories from people here, something they say they incorporate into their music.
We did interviews with women both in Turkey and in Central Appalachia, and it was just beautiful to hear how these stories intermingled and how they're universal kind of, experiences that were shared between people in very different places.
Organizers are helping the musicians connect with the community through free meals provided by the Kane Community Kitchen. The group's music will be on display later this month during a 3-day festival in Knoxville. Today marks day one of the WYMT Sport, Boat, and RV Show. If you missed today's action, don't worry. You can still stop by Saturday and Sunday over at the East Kentucky Expo Center in Pikeville. It's not just RVs, boats, and off-road vehicles. There's something for the whole family, like a trout fishing pond, lures, clothing, and more. Vendors say the deals you'll see at the event are the lowest you'll find all year. And stop by the WYMT booth and say hi, and also enter for a chance to win REO Speedwagon tickets for their upcoming concert. Never give up. That's the message tonight from Johnson County native Marlena Van Hoos. And you probably recognize her voice. The 23-year-old had made a big name for herself, often singing the national anthem at big sporting events in Kentucky. Now she's releasing her second album titled Never Give Up. She was born blind and later diagnosed with cerebral palsy. Nothing has slowed her down, and she wants people to hear this message.
Never give up. Always follow your dreams. Do not fret. Always focus on God. No matter what comes and goes, He is always there. So never, I said never give up.
You may remember Marlena sang during events for President Donald Trump's inauguration. He actually wrote her a letter congratulating her on her new album, saying in part, "We hope you continue to share the message of God's love with your voice." Governor Bevin's re-election campaign faces a crowded field of candidates vying for his job. On the Republican side, the governor is challenged by State Representative Robert Goforth, William Woods, and Ike Lawrence. On the Democratic side, House Minority Floor Leader Rocky Adkins, Attorney General Andy Beshear, former State Auditor Adam Edelin, and Jeff Young all hope to take the governor's job. There are just a few months left until the May primary. Matthew Rand talked to one candidate about today's visit from Vice President Pence. He explains the impact of the White House on this race.
Vice President Mike Pence told the crowd at the Lexington fundraiser he's not the only one who thinks Governor Matt Bevin deserves 4 more years in office.
I bring the full and total endorsement of the 45th President of the United States of America, President Donald Trump.
For national party leaders to get involved in a state election in this way before a primary is unusual, says WKYT political editor Bill Bryant.
However, obviously Governor Bevin has been very close to the Trump administration. He's been to the White House many times, and it's obvious that they want to try to support his bid for re-election.
State Representative Robert Goforth is one of 3 Republicans challenging Bevin in the primary. Goforth says while he would always welcome the vice president or the president to Kentucky, he doesn't think Pence's visit will end up tipping the scales for Bevin.
I don't think any amount of cash or headliners that he brings in will end up causing Kentuckians to forget about the scorn, hateful ridicule that they've endured from this governor over the past several years.
But President Trump remains a popular figure in Kentucky, the vice president trying to use that fact to give Bevin's campaign a shot in the arm.
Jobs are coming back. Confidence is back. It's what you feel here in Kentucky. It's happening all across America. Under the leadership of President Donald Trump and leaders like Governor Matt Bevin, America is back, and we're just getting started.
Reporting in Lexington, Matthew Rand, WKYT.
Jussie Smollett is facing more than a dozen felony charges right now. The Empire actor was indicted on 16 counts of disorderly conduct after police say he lied about being the victim of a violent hate crime. In January, Smollett told police 2 Trump supporters attacked him in Chicago, shouting racist and homophobic slurs, even tying a noose around his neck. But just a couple weeks later, police say they got new evidence and suspected Smollett knew the men he claimed attacked him and allegedly paid them to stage the attack.
Well, we woke up a little bit snowy this morning, but overall over the past couple of hours, we see most of that rain get out of here. It's just really stayed to our south along the Kentucky and over into the Tennessee border. So really we're drying out as we head into the overnight hours, but we're going to see more rain as we head into tomorrow. Those temperatures are into those mid-30s to low to mid-40s down into the Cumberland Valley. We're actually warming up from this morning, and we'll continue to see a warming trend as we head into the rest of your weekend. Visibility is going to be a big issue as we head into the overnight hours. It's going to be patchy dense fog for a lot of our areas, showing less than a mile hazard. Jackson, Prestonsburg, Pikeville as well. Only 5 into London, 3 over into Somerset. So if you're headed out late tonight, early tomorrow, make sure to take it a little bit slow, especially tomorrow as you're waking up early to hopefully come and see us at the boat show in Pikeville. We're also expected to see a few storms for tomorrow. Heavy rain, gusty winds, definitely our main threat. Hail is in there, very low though. I think we'll definitely stick to that heavy rain and gusty winds. You'll see that here on Future View. You'll notice really we see a break as we head into the morning, those temperatures into the lower 40s, and then we're going to start to see that rain moving in right around 2 o'clock. You notice those temperatures into the lower 60s. Going to feel pretty good tomorrow. Then we're going to see a little bit of those heavier storms moving in a little bit later on your Saturday. Notice out west they're looking just a little bit scary, but we're going to see those die down as we head into our area a little bit, but definitely some storms as we head into your Saturday night and into your Sunday, but I think we'll see them get out of here pretty quickly on Sunday. Hopefully see a little bit of sunshine as well. Looking at the rest of that extended forecast, sunshine is the name of the game over the next really couple of days after Saturday. Also notice those temperatures into the upper 60s for Sunday, drops to the mid 50s by Tuesday, but maybe even to 70s by the time we get to the end of next week. And we're also keeping an eye on that next system that could possibly be moving into our area next week as well. Justin.
Thank you very much. And thank you for joining us tonight. But don't go anywhere. The Appalachian Wireless Sports Overtime with Marcus Browning is coming your way right after the break.